Now from Coors Field in Denver, MLB Network is live and on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Cincinnati Reds and the Colorado Rockies. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway.
Billy Hamilton.
And we are underway tonight in Denver as the first pitch is looked at for ball one. And that pitch catches the inside corner. A high fastball is in there. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a fastball just a bit up. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. And he's retired, one away. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. So digging in now, Zach Kozar. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And that one stayed too low apparently. Here it comes on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
And a fastball just a bit high. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. Around second, he's on his way to third, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Ready now, Joey Votto. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. First pitch of the at bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 now to Votto. 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So coming to the plate, Raimel Tapia. He'll lead things off.
Center fielder, Raimel Tapia.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Running hard, he's digging for second. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Tapia takes the turn at third. He wants it all, but no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Settling in now, Jason Hayward. On the year, he's hitting at exactly a .310 clip. Hit hard to short, backhanded, and the throw will get him at first. A run will score, but that was a heck of a play just to get an out that time.
Second baseman, DJ.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Jeanette has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Matt Adams now. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it. Right there in his wheelhouse.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Here's Mark Reynolds. He's got that average up near the .340 mark to start play. So he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. Ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hamilton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Coming to the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Eugenio Suarez.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff. That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Center fielder, Cannon Pride.
First delivery to him on the way. Cannon Pride is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Inside.
The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2. The 2-1 on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, he walked the first batter of the inning. Now he finds himself down in 3-1 count. I tell you what, he's in danger right here. Got to throw strikes and get back in this thing because walking and bad counts adds up to a big inning for the offense.
Left fielder, number 33.
Number 33 is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Now it's 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. First and second here with nobody out. Now the double steal is on here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. 1 away. So striding forward now, Devin Mesoraco, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Hayward coming on, and he makes the catch for the second out. And both runners have to hold where they are, so call it a missed opportunity with 2 gone now.
Designated hitter.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And that one stayed up a little high. 1-0 count. Here it is. A called strike on the inside corner.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here's Didi Gregorius. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
The shortstop, CD.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Matt, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. One out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. Cozart a couple of steps to his left. He's got it on to first, and there are two down. Striding in, Chase Headley. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Good fastball there from Bailey as he takes charge, 0-1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an over.
Meanwhile now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. Heading for second is Headley. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away. In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy. Batting average for him on the season standing in the 320s entering action today. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Now a look and a throw back to second. Don't want to forget about it. Outside, 2-1.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
2-2 now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Jeanette is there. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. First pitch of the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Striding in once again, Scooter Jeanette. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. For Hamilton, that's now 10 doubles for him on the season. And he misses with it, 1-1. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Tapia is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Votto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a ball, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And he missed with it there, ball 4.
Now
It's a
batting,
2-out walk with the
baseman,
runner still at third.
Eugenio Suarez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Eugenio Suarez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Trying to keep the 1-run lead. Here it is. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Raimel Tapia. They'll match up with Homer
Center
Bailey
fielder,
now to lead off the inning. 4-1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Set to deal on 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Left fielder coming on, but he's not going to be able to make a play on it as it finds the outfield grass for a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Jason Hayward
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bailey with a look at first and a dive, but he's back. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. He'll go to the bag for 1. Down to first, and a big ground ball there as they turn the double play on Hayward. Ready for another chance? DJ LeMahieu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. On the corner at the knees, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Digging in, Matt Adams. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there. Stepping in, Mark Reynolds. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball?
And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time. Digging in to try it again, Cannon Pride. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Cannon Pride.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. On the run is Tapia, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, number 33. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Hit hard on the ground is short. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Skied into very shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Mark Reynolds. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
First baseman.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Didi Gregorius
takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
1 run, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Stephen Piscotty is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And Jeanette will make the catch, and that'll be that. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The designated hitter, Scott Schebler.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And that's in there for strike 1. And that misses 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split, looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he'll get there safely, and the Reds have something cooking here to start out the inning. Here's the second baseman. Scooter Jeanette.
Scooter Jeanette.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch inside. The throw.
1 ball, no strike.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Smoke toward third. Headley's got it, and he's retired here, 1 away. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Digging in once again, Joey Votto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. That's inside. 2-0. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss by Votto, and he'll head back to the dugout as out number 2.
Third baseman
Ready
number
for
7,
another shot now. Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Grounded back up the middle. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. And the pitch. Oh, and Headley can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch now to Headley. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it is the left fielder. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. 1 away now. Here's the catcher. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone. Into the box, Raimel Tapia. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Cannon Pride. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, Cannon Pride.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Hit softly on the ground to first, and he is out on the tag. Ready for another chance? Number 33. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Low for ball 1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Sliced hard down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Ready for another shot now. Devin Mesoraco.
Yeah, we thought we might.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And there's ball 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Splitter taken here. 2-1.
2-1.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even. 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2.
He's thrown a lot of pitches already, and man, this is a long AB. This at bat, when you look back at it, might be the one that takes him out of the game.
Sharp ground ball to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Digging in and looking for more, Scott Schebler. He's singled and 2 trips to the plate thus far. Chris Russin, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in. Adam Duvall will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Action now in that column. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again. Jason Hayward. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Jason Hayward.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Number 33 is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The next 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Now the pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Matt Adams now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Number 50 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 50.
Drew Mota will be summoned off the bench here.
Drew Mota.
Out of play. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. And the runner back safely. And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Runner at first here, one man out. And a real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. Now a snap move over to first. Runner back safely. 0-2. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Reynolds. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Raisel Iglesias is going to get the call, and something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the sixth. Albert Almora will come on now and pinch
number 6, Albert Almora.
And that misses for ball one. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. First and second now, one man out. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. So now two men in scoring position. Set to deal on 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there. He got him. Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius. 0-for-2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so make it runners at the corners now with two away. Looking to minimize the damage here. Stephen Piscotty stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Runners at the corners, two men out. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Jeanette. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end. Digging in once again, Billy Hamilton. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Number 6, Billy Hamilton.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Here it comes. That misses, 2-0.
That's two close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Jeanette. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. And now we'll just stare him down out there as he steps off and bluffs him back to first. He's running towards second. Pitch is high. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. spin and a throw back to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Runner's on his way to third. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Here's the shortstop, Zach Kozar. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Number 56 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now both runners on the move. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Runners at second and third. Here nobody out. And he lays off for ball 1.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Coming to the plate now, Joey Votto. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Third baseman number 7.
Digging in now, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Way out in front.
0-1.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be, not even close.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Cannon. Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen.
Pitching for the Rockies, number 51. Jake McGee.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. 2 runs are in. Stepping into the box. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Line drive to center field. Tapia is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Here's Chase Headley. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Catcher.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And another foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming in is Hamilton. He can't get there as it falls in. Now to the plate, Raimel Tapia. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the Reds. Number 50.
Ian Desmond will come on to pinch hit.
Number 20. Ian Desmond.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's going to be a base hit here for Desmond. Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Weak chopper up the line. But it gets foul. This is on the ground over to first. Cozart for 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. At the plate, DJ LeMahieu is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ellis Saldana takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Now a ball line fouled to deep right and out of play. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Misses, ball 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Oh, look at Scooter. Hey, now. Stepping in, Devin Mesoraco. He'll start things out for us here in inning number.
Devin Mesoraco.
He's set, and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Or a good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And he takes ball three, so it's a full count now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Devin Mesoraco goes down to become the first out in the pitch. Adam Duvall stands in as he looks at ball one here. 1-0 count. Here it is. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Hayward is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The right fielder, number 6.
Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's safe. Now batting, Scooter Gennett. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Jose Peraza will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as still hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Dylan Betances enters from the bullpen to do
68, Dylan Betances.
Slurve in there, strike one. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And there's the slurve, but it misses 1-1. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me with the side. Stepping up now, Albert Almora. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. In there for strike 1, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take him twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
First baseman, number 12.
Here's Mark Reynolds, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Now the 1-1 home to Reynolds. And here's a ball hit in the air. Peraza ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. So coming to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Cozart. Scooped up. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. At the plate, Zach Cozart. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Comes set and the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back.
Mike Dunn enters the game with
Now
1 guy.
For the Rockies, number 38, Mike Dunn.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball sliced fouled into the seats down the left field line. Now here it comes. And he looks at a ball 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out. Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
On the first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Third baseman,
Striding into the
7,
box, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Cannon Pride. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Headley is there and the side is retired. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Stephen Piscotty.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
So tough to lay off that pitch he just missed on. That's a sweeping slider. You got 2 strikes on you. That ball just continues to move, and he laid off it.
Peraza is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Third baseman.
So digging in now, Chase Headley. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 pitch now to Headley. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Another 1-2 delivery. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and Headley's retired here, 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Drew Storen.
31, Drew Storen.
Into the windup and the pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Hamilton is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to victory.
For the Rockies, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 50,445. The Rockies thank you for joining us here tonight. And as you exit Coors Field, we remind you to please drive home safely.